Hi friends, welcome to my channel. I am Sonique, and welcome here if you're new, and welcome back if you're regular to my channel or you've subscribed. I do appreciate it so much, and any thumbs up I really appreciate it. It just helps the channel to grow. And so today I am doing an unboxing of a package that I've had since, looking at it now, July. As I'm filming this, we're in September, so I think it's about time that I opened it, don't you? It's from Oneness Emporium, and it's a couple of decks that I ordered because they were on sale. I wanted them anyway, I didn't just buy them because of that. So let's get into it. There we go, Oneness Emporium, always a delight. Love the stickers. I've got a sticker to hold the box together. So, there you go. I'm afraid I'm going to have to rip the sticker to open the box. What do we have? As always, we have an envelope. Oh, what's this? What's this? I should have opened this earlier, shouldn't I? Look at this. Well, I didn't expect anything else. What is it? It's a bookmark by Eve. And look, we've got the Lovers, the Star and the World card from the Rider-Waite-Smith as a bookmark. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. That is beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. I didn't even know these things existed. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, made up. Okay, what's in the envelope? Oh, some more vintage runes. So, we have the moon. Of course we have the moon. So I've already got a couple from the last time I unboxed, if you might have remembered, from my last Oneness Emporium unboxing. So I'm actually collecting these now. So we've got some glyphs here. Water. Is that Saturn? It says, under the watchful gaze of the moon in the tender embrace of Cancer, where water whispers its secrets, a celestial dance unfolds. Trust the murmurs of intuition, for they are the stars guiding your path. Embrace the tapestry of your wisdom, weaving new patterns to illuminate the shadows of obstacles. The hearth's warm glow beckons, a sanctuary for the heart where both living and ancestral spirits dwell. Mysteries like the moonlight upon water reveal themselves in swift currents when this rune graces your journey. Patience like the gentle tide is your ally. Listen to the symphony of dreams. Seek the wisdom of the wise woman, whose guidance may be the compass you seek. Interestingly enough, I've just been watching The Sandman on Netflix. I love that series. I'm just coming to the end of series 2, and yeah, dreams and the moon, yeah, it all goes hand in hand. Oh, this is so, I'm just over the moon. Anyway, to the decks. We have, 3 decks. What do we have? We have a Minchiate. We have Tarot of Marseille 2020 edition, and Soprafino Dellarocca. Okay, 3 decks. Now then, do I unbox all 3 in this video or separately? The thing is, in saying I haven't done any unboxings lately, I've got a Minchiate Tarot here to unbox, and this one it's another Minchiate, and I've got some Marseille decks as well that I'm going to unbox. Yeah, so I've got quite a few other decks as well, Marseille decks and things that I've been fascinated with. The history of tarot, ever since I went to Paris. Actually, this is where it started. I went to Paris and I went to the Playing Card Museum in Paris, and it's just triggered all this interest in historical decks, which is why I bought these. And I also bought this one, Tarot de Paris. I also bought a Lenormand Paris themed Lenormand as well. Yeah, I've got a lot of decks to unbox actually. This is my original 1JJ Swiss that I've had forever. I never really got, I don't know, really got along with £5.50 or never really got along with. So yeah, actually going back into this Tarot de Marseille and seeing what it's all about, I want to learn the system properly. So I have books that I've had for ages that I'm going to delve into. I've got a whole winter plan with my deck studies. I'm really looking forward to that. So I don't know what to do here. I don't know whether to save, or maybe save these two and do some comparisons with my other Marseille and Minchiate that I've bought to see how they differ. And I think what I'm going to do is just open this one. Soprafino Dellarocca. So I think we're going to go with this one. And like I say, I did buy these in a sale, so they weren't full price, which is, you know, great. Every penny counts at the minute. So, oh, we've got a, the QR code for to look at the booklet that goes with it. So I presume there's no booklet inside or guidebook. Right, I'm losing the light a little bit. It is late afternoon. But hopefully we can carry on here. So what's it say? Welcome to one of our special Ship of Theseus classical decks, the Soprafino Tarot. Artists, don't know how to say that name, all over, has taken the original art and enhanced it for modern visual expectations and sensibilities while retaining the original look and feel. Professional tarot expert Philip Young directed her to add keywords to all the cards because almost all of them have no meaningful visual guidance. Okay, now the deck can be used to give readings that are accessible to any tarot enthusiast, and knowledge seeker. The 78 card classic deck has been re-envisioned for the modern era, allowing you to touch the past and find cards useful in the present. Oh, this is interesting, isn't it? Look at this. Oh, it's lush. And it's a debris deck. Oh, this is so nice. And the great thing now about Cheryl is she's actually managing to source decks from abroad into her shop, and that I think that's fantastic. Give us here in the UK access to decks we wouldn't otherwise have access to. Okay, so here we have just a plain box on the inside. Oh, the backs of these cards are gorgeous. Luxury, isn't it? It just reminds me of like Versailles and that whole aesthetic of luxury. Beautiful. Beautiful. You know, I will never ever forget my trip to Paris. Okay, so what we have is right way up and reversed meanings. Isn't that good? So for the Fool, we've got optimism if we look at it that way, and then we have ignorance if we look at it that way. So that's cool. Oh, and this artwork is beautiful. So I'm wondering, is this? Yes, it's Marseille tradition by the looks of it. So we have pip cards, not illustrated images. So look, here's the Fool, and he's got lots of foliage here. Well-developed calves, so one presumes he does a lot of walking. And a walking stick, and of course his little bag over there. Over the shoulder on his magic wand, and the faithful dog. Or is he faithful? Oh, his cardstock is so beautiful. I don't know how to describe cardstock, but this is really nice. Yeah. So we've got the Fool at the beginning. With a lot of Marseille, we don't get the Fool until the end of the major arcana. This is very subtle palette we've got going on here as well. It makes it feel antique. I wonder what the M on the back's for. If you know, tell me. Comments. Our magician's having a glass of wine, thank you very much. It must have completed his task of making shoes here. Yeah, he's definitely a shoemaker. High Priestess for insight or inexperience. So we've still got the open book, the Triple Crown. Beautiful. And we've got English titles as well, not French. So it's not La Papesse, it is the High Priestess. And here we've got the Empress in all their glory. Beautiful. And the Emperor, who's not got his legs crossed, so that's different. We've still got the eagle. He's resting his hand on this eagle, which is part of the throne. We have the Authority. Hierophant for wisdom. Who's this? Who's this? I'm not used to seeing this character. So we've still got the supplicants. Yeah, what's this about? Intriguing. Oh, we've still got this commitment with the lovers here. Actually, it's not a choice on this card, so it's a ceremony. Yes, a ceremony here. This ermine cloak. We've still got the blindfold Cupid, but this lover has made his choice, committing to his partner. Well, Chariot is willpower. Very ornate canopy on there. I always have to look at the horses on the Chariot card because I think they're funny. Look at this. This one's looking at this one. This one's giving this one the side eye. That's funny. We've got a victory crown here and laurel wreaths. Oh, I enjoy working with this deck. So our strength at 8, as we would in the Rider-Waite-Smith. Beautiful. It still sort of looks a little like a lemniscate, doesn't it, there, on that hairpiece under the crown. The Hermit has a lamp, not an hourglass. This is introspection. I really like these keywords. Escapism for reverse. That's really apt, isn't it? Destiny for the Wheel of Fortune. Now then, what do we have going on? I only see 2 figures on this Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this one and this one. I'm used to seeing 4. Justice, that's 11. Weighing up this decision. And they look like they have angel's wings. Knowing sacrifice for hanged man and helplessness in the reverse. Oh, look at his eyes. He was a bit shocked. How'd I end up here? I suppose, yeah, that works for the reverse, doesn't it? Helplessness. Help! 13 is actually named. Oh, that's interesting. All the things that the scythe is clearing away are possessions and status. And we have transformation. Balance for temperance. Classical imagery. Again, the angel. I like this devil. Oh, wow. That's a devil. Those bulging eyes and strength. The fire. Oh, standing on this. What is it? Some sort of monster. This. Oh. Okay. Unexpected change. Tower. Oh, as the sun starts to come out. I do apologise for the lighting. It is sunshine and showers, and actually we're supposed to be having thunder and lightning as well, so that's apt for today. We've been promised it. Look at this figure here lying down with this plank on top. Another one about to fall on top of that one. And we've got someone sort of hanging on here, like not letting go. Oh, hope. I do like, the way that hope always comes after unexpected change. The Tower energy, and then we get the hope that comes after that. Beautiful. We've got a wise owl here. So Athena's on the case. The moon, her sole purpose. This is a beautiful landscape. Beautiful landscape. We've still got the dog, and it looks like two dogs as opposed to a dog and a wolf. But a different landscape. We still have the crustacean. But this one's on a plate. Is he being served up? I don't know. A lighthouse. Oh, look at the face on the moon. Oh, yes. Dancing in the sun. Beautiful. And then we have consequences for judgment. Oh, okay. I always think of it as a wake-up call, an awakening. But here we have consequences and stereotyping when it's in reverse. That figure doesn't look pleased to hear the call. Oh, this world card is beautiful. I love the way these have been depicted in the four corners. And such a harvest around the wreath, which is where we are now, isn't it? Harvest time. Oh, beautiful. Oh, it looks like Father Christmas. Anyway, it's just what it reminded me. Father Christmas, that sleeve and the fur cuff. Anyway, we have inspiring for the Ace of Wands, or dull if we have it reversed. We have choosing for the 2, or hesitating in reverse. This is really going to help my studies. Adventure for the 3. Socialising for the 4. Competition for the 5. This is really not so far removed from Rider-Waite-Smith meanings. Victory, the 6. Valour for the 7. And then we have focus for the 8. Loyalty for the 9. And devotion for the 10. So that's a little different, because normally look, we have oppression, which is how I see the 10 of Wands. All right, we have the court cards now. Yeah, it's like a Father Christmas hat, isn't it? Anyway, Page has enthusiasm when he's of a fire suit. The Knight is exploring with, what is that wand? Whoa, that is some wand, Mr. Knight. There's no wonder he's got a bit of a reputation. The Queen, he's confident. Yes, you would be if you got that in your hand, wouldn't you? Be very confident. And it does look like they've got tattoos. But maybe it's armour or an undergarment. The King is a maverick. And in reverse, he's selfish. This eagle as well, connecting him back to the Emperor. New love for the Ace of Cups, and we have a cherub. Oh, little cherub. Mischievous little cherub. Attraction for the 2, and we've got the 2 dragons. Celebrating for the 3. Rest for the 4. Regret for the 5. And sharing for the 6. Greediness in reverse. Motivations for the 7. Letting go for the 8. Satisfaction for the 9. And harmony for the 10. So yeah, really close to how Rider-Waite-Smith read. Page of Cups is curious, of course. Very artistic, aren't they? Confused in the reverse, yes. That's a great reverse keyword. He's taken the lid off the cup, actually, which is unusual. We've got the lid on the cup here with the Knight and the Passion. And I read quite recently about these, I don't know if it was the Page or the Knight, but they were charged with making sure there was no poison in the offerings to the king and queen, and so they would partake of it first just to make sure it was safe. Which is why, yeah, it would have been the page, because normally to see that, the scarf would be over the top of the cup to make sure nobody could drop anything in there poisonous. Hope I explained that well. Anyway, passion. Nurturing for the queen, of course. Footstool. And then responsibility for the king, or he's a narcissist in reverse. Logic for the Ace of Swords, of course. Or misinformation in reverse. We've got moving forward for the 2. Isn't it interesting how this looks upside down? Sorrow for the 3, yes. Meditation for the 4, as opposed to resting. Defeat and distrust, not far different keywords in reverse. Transition for the 6. Stealth for the 7. Restricted for the 8, absolutely. Warning for the 9. Ruin for the 10. And then a page. An older page, actually. It's unusual to see an older page, isn't it? This one's open-minded. Very dandy. The Knight is decisive. These moustaches are quite something. The Queen is strategic. And she's got a hand on her heart as well. Is it the right side, or is the heart on the other side? But yeah, to her bosom. The King, who is a visionary. And he's got this ermine here on his cloak. I noticed as well with the hats that the crown is on top of like a very ornate hat. Anyway, we're getting started when we've got the Ace of Pentacles, but in reverse we're blocked. Routine in the 2. Dedication in the 3. Savings in the 4. And then we have that hoarding in reverse. Perseverance in the 5. That's a different sort of keyword. But we do have a hardship in reverse. Charity, yes, in the 6. Abundance in the 7. Expertise in the 8. Successful for 9. Inheritance for 10, absolutely. Oh, burdens in reverse. So the page is practice. It is very practical. Very practical. The Knight is self-disciplined. Again, an older figure. The Queen, stability. And the King, prosperity. Do we have another card? Okay, so we've got some background. Yeah, this is the illustrator. Born September 29th. They're Russian. They're a Libra and they're an illustrator. That's why I can't read the name. I earned my master's degree in program engineering and worked as an IT analyst for about 7 years. But since I was a child, I've been fond of all forms of art, especially painting. Several years ago, I quit my IT career and became a freelance illustrator. I prefer fantasy and mystical themes in my creations and get inspired from pre-Raphaelites and Impressionist artists. Yeah, I love pre-Raphaelite art. Should we do a reading? Oh, so we have... Oh, these cards are stuck together. Okay, let's try a shuffle. Oh, perfect. Oh, that's so good. They're quite a thick cardstock, and yet they've shuffled. Oh, we've got a jumper. So we have the Hermit. Introspection. So what are we being introspective about? What deserves our introspection? sharing. Okay, so we're thinking hard now about sharing, and it's a cup suit. So with the Hermit energy of introspection, how do we share how we feel with others? We have victory. So interesting, isn't it? We've got 2 6s. So we've got a 6 in the suit of emotions, and we've got a 6 in the suit of willpower and passion. And yet we've got this Hermit energy here, 8 6 6. So it's quite stable here, but the Hermit is looking away from the other 2 cards. So the Hermit is being so introspective, they're not aware of sharing their victories with other people. They're keeping them to themselves for some reason. So maybe this is the energy that I'm in at the moment, or we're in at the moment. Is not blowing our own trumpet, but just quietly going about our business and not wanting to share what matters to us based on those things that we've been successful about. Why is that? Why are we feeling reticent about sharing those things that mattered to us, that we had a success with? Why don't we want to share those things? Because that's what I'm feeling here. Why are we turning away from it? Meditation. So that's back to the Hermit energy again, isn't it? So, and it's 4, so it's a very stable number, and we have swords. So swords are about logic and the way we think about things. And so we're going to meditate with the Hermit about what to share and what not to share, and the successes that we've had. Okay, so the Hermit is a Virgo, so that's an earth sign. So we've got all 4 elements here. So it's a very balanced spread with these 2 6s in the middle. But we're going back to the 4. So we've got the 8 and a 4. So the main thing we want to do here is get some insight by meditating on our victories and what to share and what not to share. Well, I hope that makes sense. Very interesting deck, isn't it? I want to practice with this and see what insights I can get from this deck. So meditating with this deck on my own and seeing if I can succeed in understanding this system. A beautiful, beautiful deck. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I hope that was enjoyable for you. And until my next video, bye friends, bye.